What's going on, guys? In this video, I just wanted to talk about something that's kind of a big pivoting moment in my life, I would say. As you guys know, across the course of my entire YouTube journey and all the videos that I've made, and I know it's been a really long time since I actually made a YouTube video, but all the content that I've made and been publishing has been around like entrepreneurship, and it's been around sales and marketing, and more importantly, it's been around my marketing agency. So for those of you who hasn't seen any of my previous videos, my name is Ramon Taylor, and I believe in the year of 2023 is when I started my very own social media marketing agency, and I've been doing it kind of like on and off for about the last 3 years, as long as I can remember. And the problem with this has been throughout marketing and throughout my whole entire entrepreneurship journey, I've always been doing multiple things. So for example, while I've had my agency, for those of you who don't know, I also had my life and health insurance license. So I was doing practically, when you're 1099 for insurance as well, it's essentially, if you don't know, like managing your own business. You have to reinvest, you have to follow up with leads, you have to build your own system and processes in order to scale in life and health insurance when you're 1099. Just like with a social media marketing agency, that's an online business that requires reinvesting, it requires hiring out people, it requires building a team. And I was trying to do both of those at the same time for pretty much the last 3 years now. And it has taken a huge toll on me. So with all this being said, I started diving in deep to Alex Hormozi's content. I got his books, and I've really been wanting to not only just be that person who consumes content, but if I'm going to consume content on whether that's YouTube, Instagram, or any social media platform, I actually want to apply what I've listened to. Right? I don't want to just take in content and then not apply the content that I've watched over the last, few videos and not apply it into my real life, right? The whole purpose of content is to, let me re-say this. The whole purpose of content that you consume should be with the use of applying that to your real life, whether that's your business, personal life, you name it. You should be listening to educational content that you can apply to the real world. Because at that point, if you're not applying content that you hear from any influencers or people that you follow, you're just a consumer and you're just wasting your life. Making the executive decision now after listening to, making the executive decision now after listening to Alex's content for as long as I have, I've decided to shut down my social media marketing agency. I'm no longer going to try to build two empires at once, those empires being insurance and marketing. I realized that one of these dreams has to die. I can't be this multi-millionaire in life and health insurance and also a multi-millionaire in social media marketing. I can only choose one. If you look at the most successful people in the world, for the most part, they've done one thing, right? They've specialized and mastered one skill. You don't want to be that guy who is the jack of all trades and the master of none. You want to double down on one skill so that way you're known as an expert. And I've known this for quite some time now, but I promise you guys, it's a lot easier said than done, right? Because you always feel like if you're not doing multiple things, you're leaving money on the table. But you're actually leaving money on the table by doing multiple things because you become a jack of all trades and a master of none. So it's like with a heavy heart, I have to say the marketing agency has come to an end and I'm going all in on insurance, and I'm really excited. It kind of feels like weight has been lifted off my shoulder because this is a burden now that I no longer need to carry, right? I no longer need to do two things at once, and I've never felt what it's like to just go all in on one thing. I don't know what that feeling is like, and I feel like I am a person who has a lot of knowledge. In a lot of cases, I just need to follow my own advice. But for this one, knowing my skills and what I've been able to do with insurance, I mean, the money, I think just the other day, I was on a 22-minute phone call and I made $736 in 22 minutes, right? And I'm like, wow, that really opened up my eyes. If I could just have more of these, the ceiling is limited. $736 from a 22-minute phone call in insurance. No brainer. And let's not talk about with insurance the residuals that you get, right? A lot of cases, even if it's life insurance, but a lot of people don't talk about the health insurance industry. I have my license in both, but that's essentially building up real estate. Right? I still have people who's paying me from 3 years ago that I've sold. And understanding this and knowing that skill to sell insurance and to talk to people and actually help people out, like screw the money, I'm actually helping people. Like I'm getting them something that they already know they need. I don't need to do any convincing. I'm helping families get coverage for health insurance. Super simple. Life insurance, no-brainer product. You don't need to think about that. I mean, as you should. I don't know the type of person you are, but I feel like every person should have some form of life insurance policy in place. But with all this being said, it's no-brainer things that people already know that they need, and I'm just helping them get that. Super like rationale way to make money if you're going about it the right way. And I think it's opened up my eyes in a way to where I just realized like, hey, if I just help more people and do more of this one thing and become a expert in this field, not only can I be a multimillionaire in this industry, but I can also help hundreds and thousands of family members while doing it. And I don't think there is a better feeling than that. So yeah, it sucks. It was a lot of thinking that I've been doing over the last 6 months since I last posted my video. And if you saw, like I haven't posted, I think in like 6 months, 6 or 7 months now since my last YouTube video. And part of that is just because I've been doing a lot of thinking. And at some point in life, you reach a point to where you're like, you no longer need to keep talking about the work you're going to do. You just need to shut up and get it done. And I think that's part of what I've been doing this entire time. And I feel the needle moving like a tremendous amount in my personal life, business life, and I'm loving it. I'm loving where the direction's going. I'm loving where I can take this. I've already been in the works chatting with people like alongside me who can help me kind of grow this thing and expand. But I'm ready to see where I can take this. So I think this is going to be the beginning of my new journey. I plan on just focusing on this one thing, and I guarantee my quality of life will improve as well just by focusing on one thing. And I'm excited. I'm excited. And you know, it's funny. So those of you who haven't seen my social media pages, but I'm expecting my first child in September, and that has put the biggest smile on my face, and I couldn't be more excited for this. And I think what's hilarious about this as well is the byproduct that it's been able to do, like with opening up my mind, like having a child on the way and realizing that I need to pretty much double down in every aspect of life is already improving my health, my business, and this is like the best thing ever. So I'm really, really excited, and I think knowing that I also have a child on the way has motivated me in ways that I could never imagine. Like I thought I had a fire in my system, but now it's grown tremendously because I want to give my child the world. And the only way to do that is by bettering myself and bettering my personal life, my business life, and I know it's going to spill into fatherhood as well. So without further ado, guys, this won't be the last you'll be hearing from me. I know it's going to be up from here, and I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video. Thanks.